pure. All the memories. And this roundabout, that's Gav. They overtook me on the motorway. Gav. How did that? Oh, they must have been in the outside lane. Gav was in the outside lane. Oh yes! Rev! Use that diesel. Look at the state of that roundabout. I'd like to go on that one actually. It's got a pavement on the inside of it. I mean, I can do them at night, you know. Problem is that, well, I'd rather do them at daylight. You know, I'd rather do them in daylight. But it's better. It's busy as well, isn't it? John Beatty. Beatty is a derivation of Macbeth. Death, Day, Gaelic, where it means son of life. So what happened with the Macbeth family, the one that I come from, is we had a cohort of... Well, I think there's a lot of social changes happened. So you've got that changing dynamic, ever-changing dynamics. It was a Protestant family. Ulster Scots, probably. They were traced back to calendar 1740 or something. So how long's that? Well, it's nearly 300 years, 1780. Yeah, wow, nearly 300 years. So the family, as it is now, is still. It suffered a bit with the last generation, probably as a result of feminism. But I don't know if it really was. You know, I think it was more the capitalism. There's Gav away past me again. Capitalism. Consumerism, I would say. I would say it was consumerism rather than capitalism. So it fits the description. So my uncle, they were all married. My uncle was a plumber, got a Ford Capri, Cortina, new cars, Vauxhalls, Fiat X19. There was something just not right about my uncle, my dad's little brother. I liked him. You know, when I was being grown up, I thought a lot of him. But he was broken, I suppose. As much as to say, in mental health problems. So he attempted to disalive things, and he got put in a mental unit in Alloa. Now, funnily, a weird fucking coincidence. I think I'm starting to go off topic here a bit. I apologise. Was that the lady that I cared for when I was working as a carer was in that mental unit with him, and he knew him. She knew him. She knew Hamish Macbeth, but he wasn't a very strong character. I mean, he was Hamish Macbeth long before the Robert Carlyle thing appeared, you know, and I think he was the type that was really, I understand, I was like that, I'm like that as well. He was really like defensive and funny and not really emotionally mature, you know. I think there's Gav going in the inside lane. Well, I don't know if that was a good idea, Gav. Nah, why don't we just stay in the inside lane? Oh well, fuck it, no. Let's change plan again. past Gav now. So there's how many of them? There's only so I've only got one auntie, my dad's sister, who had children. She got nickel transplant here, you know, and so I've only got cousins from another my dad's sibling, Scania, as far as I know. So what I'm really trying to say is there was 7 of them. There was only 2 had children. This was my dad and my auntie May from Ayr. Well, she moved to Ayr. I don't know why they moved to Ayr. Why did they move to Ayr? What's going on up here? What's happening? What's the hold up? Wirely transport. I don't know if this. I think we should maybe just overtake this. I think we're probably going to land up in the wrong lane here. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're in the wrong lane again. Yeah, is it this one? Is this the one we've got to turn off at? For road, aye. Aye. We'll just pull in here, fuck it. Aye. So, I wasn't actually sure if that was the one I was at. So you see. I don't know if... No, take presume. Right. So there was a lack of children in the last generation. How have the current generation done? Well, all 3 of us that I know of, because there is actually 4, but that's a separate matter. No, there isn't. There's 3 of Macbeths. Have all had children, so we did quite well. Genetically, I mean, you're talking about the genetic imperative. We're not talking about social requirements or political requirements. Genetic. I mean, I could have done better. You know, I could have written away and done it again the 3rd time. I was just done with women by then. I think that's what happened. And that's a big problem, and that's why you watch these videos, men need to be heard and everything. And the problems they've got, where the women seem to think they've got all the cards to play in the dating game, and they're protected. And they are. They're dangerous. So it means that there's going to be a drop in... Well, Western civilization is going to die out. All this safety and everything. It's not helpful. So here we are, Forfar Road. The Wirely recycling there. So, I mean, it's like you can eventually die out. I mean, my genetics might die out. But I've got a granddaughter. My daughter, who I'm going to visit today, who knows, there's a biological time clock that females are not getting taught about, or that they're just ignoring it. They're going for consumerism. That's what I said, consumerism, right? That's the problem with that. It's a consumerist push. So it's not complicated really, it's just like, well, it's so that corporations can make money, because they are narcissistic, intrinsically narcissistic corporations. That are just wanting to make money off you as a woman, as a female. And they are. And they're gonna. And so people don't get educated enough and all that stuff, so you try to tell them, they don't listen and start arguing with you. Like, you try to tell them, like, battery cars are dangerous, right? And they don't listen. You know. Could have went through the lights there, Marco. The white car did. You know, so they don't listen to you. They tell you. So I just okay, let's go back to the Macbeth, right? So there's a pocket of them up here, and that's because of me. So if you look it up on the website, the name website, I forget what it's called. The vast majority of Macbeths are in Londonderry. But it's a light sprinkling up here thanks to me. Solely me. Because my brother bogged off to Australia. My sister's a classic case of what's gone wrong with women, I think. You can actually use her. Well, as long as you stay away from her. Try not to actually get yourself involved with her. She's not even a feminist, that's the thing. Well, it's because she doesn't really have the intelligence to really articulate these thoughts. So by default, she's an absolute, complete feminist. Not so ideologically, but just by like everything she does. You know, that's what I mean. There's a garage, a new house is flats or something get built there. Garage on the left. God, there's loads of them, like. I went to look at a Cortina 2 litre S in there on the left back there. Mark IV, it was £700. And at that time I didn't really know how to deal. There was problems with it. The dashboard was broken. Somebody tried to steal the radio or something, eh? I think that put me right off. But really the reality was that in itself would be something you could easily fix, but I walked away from that one. It's all, I mean, you're constantly being tested in life, aren't you? It's like you're constantly that's how you learn, and that's how you develop as a person. So it's 11:53. That's a shoot at Dundee. Thanks for watching that video. Please like, share and subscribe.